Hey everyone, welcome back to Mars Bargain Basement. My name is Donald. I will be your host for the next, I don't know, let's say 15 minutes or more, talking about those things I love to talk about, the items that have sold. But wait, it's not just that. Also going to talk about some things that are upcoming in the next few days that I'm going to be doing with a few of my friends. Stick around and let's talk about it. All right, so if you can tell, I'm a little excited, not just because I sold some items this week, but also for the things that are upcoming in the next few days. I love what I'm doing. I love reselling. I love sourcing. I love eBay. I love everything about life. So let's go ahead and start talking about some of the items, and then we'll do some other discussion in between. So I have sold a total of 13 items over the past week, which is Sunday, July 9th to Saturday, July 15th, for a total of $461.47. The first item I sold was an Amazon Echo Show 5. It sold for a total of $21.99. This is part of the $1,300 weekend that I just had a couple of weekends ago. Amazing weekend. I enjoyed the items I purchased, but I'm even enjoying it now that they're selling. So more excitement for me. I'm so excited I don't know what to do with myself. Next is a Sony CyberShot 12 megapixel digital camera. This is a great buy. I mentioned this in a previous video, but if you can find a CyberShot, especially get them at a really good deal, they sell quickly. So I bought this camera for $2 and I sold it for $69.99. After fees and taxes and shipping, I'm still going to make a $60 profit on this. So happy, happy, happy. Next is a not so happy, happy, happy. This would be my Dum Dum Bubblegum Move of the Week. I purchased this model kit for $10. It is a Star Trek Grissom and a Klingon Bird of Prey Snap-on model kit. I purchased it for $10. I saw Star Trek. I'm like, oh, it's going to sell. It's going to sell. Well, it's not. It didn't sell. And I did eventually sell it. It sold for $16.99. The Dum Dum Bubblegum Move is that $16.99 included free shipping. I never do free shipping. I'm not sure exactly how it happened, but it happened in between going to USPS Advantage and whatever I had said previously. Either I didn't update it or I updated it incorrectly. Regardless, it was free shipping. So $16.99 minus fees, minus shipping, left me about $9. What am I saying? It was about $6.97 remaining. I paid $10 for it, so that's a loss of $3. But thank goodness for the CyberShot, because it saves my tail end on this one. And I'll just take $3 out of the CyberShot and call this a wash and still enjoy my return of investment on the CyberShot. So just say no to models, boys and girls. Just say no. And with saying that, moving on to some more of the wonderful items which I've sold in my store recently. Sold ResMed face cushion, 2 of them, for a total of $31.98. These were given to me, so after fees and stuff, it just becomes all profit. I think I had a total of 6, and they sold within a few days of each other. Amazing. So if you can find these in the wild or out garage selling, make sure they're sealed. Make sure there's no cuts, no nicks, no anything or punctures, and you can sell them on eBay without issue. Next item is another ResMed. It was a single face cushion. This sold for $15.99. To follow that up, sold 2 more face cushions, ResMed, for $31.98. These were a great find. I don't think I would ever find them in the wild. They were actually given to me from a dear friend, and Without them, my sales for this past week would not have been great. For I haven't listed MIDI electronics, and that's on me. I need to do better at listing. I know I say this every single time. So if you're new to reselling, list. That's the most important thing, is list. Finding items is easy. Listing them is hard. So make sure you list your items, because you can't sell anything if you don't list anything. And with saying that, I want to talk about my upcoming adventure with two of my closest friends. So starting this week, Ben from Rocky Top Picker and Scott from Trading Post Pickers and myself from Mars Bargain Basement are going to start a podcast, a weekly podcast. We have a YouTube channel already selected. It's called Those Flipping Pickers. I'll have the information down below. But if you would, please join us on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Listen to, the three of us together. We're good friends. We tell lots of stories. We give really good advice. Well, at least maybe two of the three give really good advice. And we just have a fun time, whatever we do. And I'm looking forward to it. I love spending time with these two. And if I get to spend an hour a week just shooting the breeze and talking about reselling, hey, I'm in. So then, as I mentioned, Those Flipping Pickers, I'm going to put this stuff down in the description. And please join us, not only for what's happening on Wednesday, but also subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and get notified when we have new podcasts, new videos coming out. Like I said, they should be once a week. We will be getting together once a week and having a discussion. And with saying that, I just want to thank you ahead of time for taking care of it and going out and subscribing. Thank you very much. Moving on, let's move on. So the next item that has sold the past week is a Super Nintendo Entertainment System cartridge, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. It sold for $11.99. This again, $1,300. It was from the $1,300 weekend. Lots of stuff to sell, lots of stuff to still list. But the good thing is when it gets out there, it is selling. So happy times, right? Next is Grand Theft Auto, Liberty City, Batman, and Space Invaders Extreme for the PSP. These are all PSP discs. They were not part of the 1300. These actually came from, I think, Grinning Grandma warehouse sale. So I sold those for $8.99. So next on the list is an item that I got from Grinning Grandma. Again, it goes with the PSP stuff. I acquired a broken PSP. It was only, the back door was broken off, the hinges, easily fixable, maybe 20, 30 minutes. But I didn't have the time to fix it, so I decided I'm going to put it out for an auction, thinking for whatever reason, it's going to sell for decent money. Well, as I put this up here, it sold for $16.60 at auction. It baffled me. It sincerely just baffled me completely. So I don't think I'll be doing any auctions in the near future because of that I can't explain it. It was in working condition. Not sure if it read discs or not because I didn't fix the door, but $16.60 for a PSP, crazy. Well, of course, crazier things have happened, right? I only spent, I think, $125 at Grinning Grandma, so I'm slowly but surely getting my money back. I will put more items from that warehouse sale out as I find them. I clean them and then I'll get them out there. So let's talk about the other next items that sold. So I have another ResMed face cushion, a single. It sold for $15.99. That would account for the total 6 that I was given. I was given some other CPAP supplies, but I sold them the weeks before. I sold some some face masks, and I also sold some hoses, and it was just with a small lot of CPAP supplies. Continuing, next item is an SNES Killer Instinct cartridge. It's sold for $13.99. Again, this is part of the $1,300 weekend. Things are slowly but surely Things are slowly but surely selling, and I see no problem recouping that $1,300 back, assuming I just keep listing these items. If I don't list, I'm not going to get it back, right? It's just like with anything that you source. If you don't list, you're not going to get your money back. So, continuing down the item sold path, we have two more. And the next is a Sega Genesis Model 2. This sold for $45. Another surprising sell. I figured it would sell for more. It just sit for a while, and I decided that I would lower the price to what everyone was pretty much offering me, which was $45. It sold quickly thereafter when I marked it down. So I guess the new price for Genesis now are $45. So that means when you go out and source, you're going to have to get them for, $10 to make any sort of profit from eBay. And last but not least, the Sony PlayStation White PS Vita. This sold with games for a total of $159.99. I was really happy to see this one sell. I'm still happy about it. I'm liking the items that are selling. I just would like for them to sell for a little more than what they're selling for. But in this day and age, I will take what I can get as long as I recoup some of my money back and have some sort of return on my investment that's more than 5%. I will be a happy camper. So if you like this video, you want to see more like it, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, whatever you need to do to kick off the algorithm for YouTube. Please do so. It's free. It makes me happy. I like to see when people subscribe. I love reading people's comments. So please don't hesitate to reach out to me and ask me questions. Also, remember, those flipping pickers meeting up on Scott's channel. I have a link below for Wednesday's live, and then we're going to start doing podcast. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be new. It's going to be 3 people's views on eBay in the world reselling. So stay tuned and just enjoy the banter that goes on between the 3 of us. It's amazing. It's fun. With saying that, I want to thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one.